Hello everybody, this is Jessica with Stamp a Blessing, where I stamp to cheer the brokenhearted and connect all my friends to Jesus. I am super excited to go live again in my YouTube group Stamp a Blessing, as well as on my Facebook page Stamp a Blessing. So if you're not following that page, go ahead and start following it so you receive the notifications. Today I have a fun flip fold for you, and I am so excited to share this with you because I love when the Lord gives me cool ideas. I never saw this before. I started playing, got it out, shared it with my team. They all started playing with it, and it's actually pretty fun. So I hope that you enjoy it as well, and you give it a try with whatever you have at hand, okay? I need to do more folds in my life, but I like the simple ones, and I want to share this one with you. I hope it's a blessing. Let me turn my camera around. Remember that at the end of today, I have a message for you. I always like to leave you with a word of encouragement for your week and to connect you with the word of God. And He always gives us wisdom and joy and freedom. And that is my purpose and my joy in sharing not only stamping, but the word of God with each of you. So wait for that. I have a lot of samples. I'm excited for today. If you're here, leave me some comments below. That tells me that you are alive and well and that you're enjoying this video. It is a joy to have you here. Let me turn my camera around here really quick. And we are going to be adding, let's see, where's my other one? Here it is. I like that one better. Haha. Thank you everybody that is connecting. It is a joy to see you. I see some of your comments coming, but while you talk, I'm gonna share first what I'm going to be using, okay? And this beautiful day, I'm going to be sharing a fun flip fold, and this is 3 flips. It's a totally different thing. I've never seen it before, but it's fun. I think you're gonna love it, okay? I'm gonna be using Mediterranean blooms for my paper shares that are coming again very soon in September. I have one more group, just one more of 4 groups that I do every time, one more that is still open. So if you're inspired by paper shares, I hope that you join me. Mine always come with a name and the sizes, page where it's found, the colors, everything, and the new mini catalog has beautiful paper. So go ahead and send me a message to stampablessing@gmail.com and I'll send you some information on that. I already have a PDF on my Facebook group, Stamp a Blessing. I hope you see it there. Okay, so let me show you the card. What about if I show you the card we're gonna be making so you understand the concept of what is the fun flip fold, and then from there you start thinking what colors you wanna use or what designer series paper or what stamp sets, okay? There is Jamie. Hello, Jamie. Thank you for joining me in YouTube. I see you're from Kansas. Woohoo! And I see Carrie here. Hi, Carrie. A joy to have you here. I'm gonna be using the You Are Beautiful cling stamp set today and the Courage and Faith cling stamp set. Okay, I love these two, and the more I use them, the more I love them. Okay, so let me show you the card sample that I created for you for this particular live. I'm excited to do this today. It is kind of like a first, but I decided to do a fun flip fold, and the reason why I call it flip fold is because it flips open in 3 parts, okay? So you have this one right here first, and we'll go like right here. And then you have this other section that opens right here. It says, You Are Beautiful. And then you have a last section right here that says, May the Lord bless you and keep you. Another section. And then at the end, you actually have your inside of the card. So you have 3 flips to do, okay? You receive this card, you open it, it goes 1. Oh, and you're like, oh, look at that. And then you open it again. Oh, I like that. And then you open it again. And several in my team will be sharing from tomorrow on in my stamping group and Stamp a Blessing, different ways that they've been doing this card. I'm super excited to share those on my blog as well, stampablessing.com. So connect with me there, connect with me on Facebook. I'll be posting their cards as well during the week, but they just went above and beyond, just kind of twisting this around and making it their own, okay? So hold your horses, don't post them yet. It's exciting, but I want everybody to learn first the simple way of doing this. So I'm going to be showing you how to make this simple fold, super simple. You can use it with half a sheet of your paper or your cardstock, I should say, and also your pretty paper shares. So let's start creating with it, okay? So here I have, we are going to start. Good afternoon, Miss Bobby. Good to see you today from Arkansas. Woohoo! And I have Maria. Yeah, you're back. Okay, so you have half of a cardstock or a sheet of cardstock is 8.5 by 5.5. You're gonna need just that, and you're gonna need some designer series paper. Now we're gonna cut this particularly, and I'll show you the cuts now, then I'll show you the cuts for my papers, and I'll show you the inside measurement for the white cardstock. So let me go ahead and find, first of all, my trimmer. Okay, and this, you will cut your first card base will be 5.5, which is already cut at 5.5 by 4. And you will wonder, like some people I know that is watching me right now, why I did it this way. But there is a reason why it's not 5.5 by 4.25. It's 5.5 by 4. Okay, repeat with me, 4. You got this. It's 5.5 by 4. So that is your card base. A little bit smaller, just a quarter smaller than usual. That is going to be your card base. Now you're going to take this card and you're going to be cutting these at, you're going to cut 3 strips of cardstock that are going to be 5.5 by 1.5. Okay, so this is already 5.5. Let me see where I am. Yeah, 5.5. I have it right there, 5.5. But then you're going to cut this ones at 1.5. Okay, so you're gonna have 3 strips. So we have 1, then we go for the next one, we have 2, and this one should be the same size. It gives you 1.5, 1.5, and 1.5 by 5.5. So out of half a sheet of cardstock, you're gonna still make your card, and that's what I like about that cut right there at 4 inches. Okay, now for the inside, you're gonna have a Whisper White, or it used to be called Whisper White. It's basic white cardstock, and it's 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, this is for the inside of my card. It will go right there. And then for the strips of paper, I started by making samples with only 3 strips of designer series paper. You can do them in a way that they are like a scene. Let me show you a sample of this made with a scene type of paper. Give me a second. I love this one. You're gonna love this one. So this is a super simple one, okay? I love it. But you see that the paper that I chose for the back is a scenery type of paper. So you can cut your paper like that, so it looks like it's a scene following through. Look at this sample, I love it. Sending birthday hugs is the first one, so keep it simple, okay? And you see I put no paper in the back. This was the simplest way I could do this. And then I put the little badgers just hugging each other with a little flower. I flip it up, and then I have my little mouse right there just with a hugging that heart. And when you open it, it says, "May the Lord bless you and keep you," using the same stamp set I'm using today, which is courage and faith, okay? So this is my fun flip fold right there. You have 3 flips, and this one is super simple. I just use some of the paper that has a scenery on it, and I forgot the name of this one, but this one's still available, and you can use a super simple card. We're going to be making it today. Okay, that's one of the samples. So in this case, I did the same thing. I have 3 strips, and you're wondering what's the measurement. The measurement of these is 5 inches by 1.25. So 5 inches by 1.25. Now for today's card, what I actually want to do is that I cut 3 of these ones, or I should say 1 of each of the papers, and then I did the same again. So I have for the inside or the outside of my fold, or my little flip panel in here, and also for the inside of it. So you are, if you want to put some on the inside like I did on my sample right here, you can do it. Okay, you have it right there. You have some on the out and some on the inside. Now, if you don't want to do that and you're limited on paper, let's just say this one, actually, I was limited on paper. So you just do the outside and don't just forget about the inside. You don't have to have them, okay? But that is just an idea, and I have other samples to show you, so I'm super excited. So let's go ahead and start with this one. I'm going to put, let's see if I have everything in here. I'm going to put this 3 on the side. I'm going to put this here, and before I glue, we have to do one more steps. I want you to find your 3 panels right here, and I want you to go get your Simply Scored if you have it available, or you can use your trimmer as well, but I do like using my Simply Scored tool. Super simple. I'm gonna just put that right there at the toppy top, and at this short end, you're going to be doing a score line at 1/4 of an inch. So 1/4 of an inch right there. Let me show it to you so you can see it really close. 1/4 of an inch right there. I'm gonna do that with all of my strips, okay? Fun flip fold. This is exciting. I totally, you have to encourage me here. You have to go ahead and do this with what you have, whatever you have at hand. I want to see your creations, okay? That is the goal for today and for this week. It's my challenge for you that you do this with me. Now, I'm going to suggest that you take those and you fold them going up. So you're going to fold them toward you, okay? Just like that. I fold them toward me. Okay, because we're not going to be hiding that little piece right there. Now, next but not least, I'm going to start just adding my pieces of designer series paper, and I'll do it right away. Okay, so I have it folded because I want to be able to leave a little bit of the, how do you call it? A border around my designer series paper. Okay, so I'll show you. I'll put that right there. And look how it looks. My panel has a little bit at the top and a little bit about the same amount. I think it's about a fourth or an eighth of an inch on each side. Okay, so you see it. And I did not put it to the toppy top where my score line is. I did not. Did you leave? I left that right there. Jennifer is here. Jennifer Wonder Weekend, so good to see you. This is such a pretty paper. You know what? I have the paper shares, so I've been using the paper shares. It's so cool to have it. I don't know if you did the last one with me. I can't remember, but if you did, you should have this beautiful paper in the paper shares. I love being able to play with it, and it has such a beautiful, and I love that it's like having two papers at the same time, because this one is all orange and daffodil light and garden green, and then the other side is all night of navy, boho blue. Look at those beautiful colors, right? I need to make another card with this one, but in this, for now, I'm just leave it like this. Now I'm gonna flip this, and I'm gonna put this paper on the other side as well, so just wait there with me. This is the fun part. I do lives so I can share with you, and today I'm sharing the joy just the joy of a totally new fall that the Lord gave me. It's kind of fun just to create out of the blue. Well, not out of the blue. I believe that every good and perfect gift comes from above, okay, from our Heavenly Father, Father of all lights, and He certainly gave us fun ideas, okay? I believe that there is healing in laughter and just having fun and being together with people and sharing what He gives us. There is joy and there is healing in it. So I want you to be able to not only do this, but also share it with others, okay? That is my goal. Okay, so I'm folding all of these ones looking this way, and this is the order that I want to put my panels on my card base. So let's go ahead and work with this card base right now. Okay, that's the next step we're gonna do. So if you put this ones, if you put them side to side like that, it will not fit. Okay, it is way bigger than my card base. You can see it right there. So we're not gonna be doing that. Hi, Joanne from Minnesota. Good to see you here. Hi, Carmita. Good to see you here. Thank you so much. Some are watching in Facebook. Thank you, and some are watching in on YouTube as well. Jennifer, you are in Canada. Woohoo! Thank you for watching from there. One of these days we will give each other a hug in one of those fun conferences. Okay, so here we go. This is the next part. You're gonna like this. Let me see if my camera goes a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. I want to go a little closer there so you see really fun what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this little edge right here. Remember the edge that you folded toward yourself? I'm just putting a little bit of glue right there. Okay, let me put it closer so you see. It's right there. And now I'm going to put that glue right here in the corner of my card base. So that's where it goes. I make sure that everything is aligned, okay? But I like starting on my top right, okay? So I chose my paper ahead of time. I wanted this orange paper to go on this side. I wanted this lemons to go on this side, and I wanted the one with the flowers to go on this side, okay? So it is on purpose that I put them together. Now I'm gonna do the same with this one. Now this one is the tricky one because, well, not really tricky, it's not really hard, because you just have to see or imagine what is the center of your card. So I'm kind of looking at it here. They overlap. You see how I'm overlapping this one on top of this one. I'm not putting it right at the edge. I'm overlapping that right here. And if I kind of eyeball this one as well, I'll see that they both will overlap. So I kind of know where I want it to go. So I'm right there, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and put it at the toppy top, right there, Okay, make sure that it's aligned at the top. That's where I want the most, okay? And that it opens well. Look how cute, I love it. And this one opens as well. You see how they overlap? It's so cool. I'll put my camera, I will put my camera back as soon as I'm done just gluing this part, because I want you to be able to see well what I'm doing up here, okay? Now I'm gonna put a little bit of glue again, and if you don't wanna use glue, you can use a tear and tape. The tear and tape actually fits perfectly in there. It's exactly the same size, but I do like the freedom of moving my card a little bit, okay, of like wiggling it a bit so that things are perfectly in place. After you do your first one, I'm pretty sure that you can use the tear and tape and be totally fine, you know. But I'm teaching you this part right here, so I want it to be the best possible. And I kind of made a blooper because I put a little bit of glue up there, but I hope that you are not distracted by that. Okay, so here I go. I have the top of my card, one overlap over the other. So this one overlaps this one overlaps this one. Okay, when I open it, it goes like this, 1, then I have this one, 2, and then I have this one, 3. Isn't that cool? Okay, now I need to put my hands a little bit farther, so let's go in again so you can see my entire placement right there. Woohoo! This is good. I love that. I love that little trick with the camera because I can go a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so pretty much I am done. I am pretty much done right now. You have your card done. This is gonna go on the inside. This is the main fold. I'm just putting it right there. You see I'm leaving like 1/8 of an inch at the top, at the sides, everywhere, right there. This is pretty much how the card goes. Now, the fun part of this is actually embellishing it. That is always the fun part of a fold, and that is where you and I are gonna have a little fun today. So I brought my everyday detail dies, okay, which are in the online store. I love this ones, and I'm gonna use 3 sizes of these. I also brought the big rectangle, and I show you how I'll go through the process of doing this card, and then I'll show you some different samples. So let's see how quick we can do this together. This was the most fun part. Now I also use some of my circle punches, just 2 of them, okay? And let's see where I put all my other, oh, here they are. I already started the process, okay? I use my new You Are Beautiful stamp set, and I stamped that beautiful branch or leaf on garden green. So I'm using my garden green, okay? What I'm gonna start doing right now is I'm gonna get the medium size of the 3. There's a smaller one with this dies, but I'm gonna use the first 3 sizes. I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna start by stamping You Are a Shining Light. Now, first of all, let me take some of these little dots out of there because some of the dots stay in place, and I like the visual of having all those little dots out of there. And yes, I do have one of those brushes, and I have no idea where I put it. So I have the one that actually goes with this, and I don't know where I put it, but it's somewhere over the rainbow. So while I do this, let's see who is here and who likes fun folds. That was one of the questions that I asked at the top of my video. If you're more of a sketch person or if you are a folds person, okay? I think I love sketches a lot. I tend to go for sketches when I'm doing a card, but my team, the Blessed Stampers, we've been meeting every month at the beginning of the month. We meet every first Saturday of the month. And for maybe about a year or more now, we've been calling our meeting Friends and Fun Fold. So every time that we are together, someone brings a fun fold. And this month of August, it was me. I got to bring a fun fold, and I like creating things myself. I think that's, I don't know, I'm a singer. I love to sing to the Lord. I love worship. And one of the things that I love the most about the freedom of worship is creating music. So I love writing my own songs. It is a way of expressing my feelings and my prayers to the Lord. And I also love like bringing music or putting music to certain psalms. And I trust in your unfailing love. How was that one? My heart rejoices in your salvation. I will sing to the Lord, 'cause he has been oh so good to me. And I love putting music to psalms. That's the way I memorize them. Now, coming back to stamping, I also enjoy making my own sketches, and I love bringing sketches that I create. I do that with many of my videos. I do that with Paper Pumpkin. I do that with my scrapbooking club. Those who are part of my Goddess in the Story scrapbooking club know that I love creating my own sketches, and I do, and I put them on paper, then I make them in graphic, and I put them out there for everyone every month. We have 4 new sketches this month, and I think that's just part of the creative nature that God made or put inside of us. He is creative and we are creative. I know when you are having a hard day, you just want to follow someone else's idea. I've been there, done that. It's like, just tell me what to do and I'll get it done. I have to laugh because some days I'm on that mood too. Okay, some days I'm in the mood of make it easy for me, please. And I love Stampin' Up, has so many cool ideas in the catalog, and I just go and look and I'm like, ooh, I can do that. And then I go my own way, like everybody around here. Look at all the confetti I created. Oh, have mercy, Lord. Let's see if I can just put it all on my hand, or it's going to go all over my carpet. That is not good. That is not good, but it's okay. I vacuum. Look, I left a bunch down here. You cannot see it. But I have all my little circles. So I have this circle is a 2.5 circle punch, okay? And I'm going to put it under this one for the front of my card. And then I know that I want to use the peach pie, one of the in colors that is part of this beautiful Mediterranean blooms paper. And then I know that I want to use this one as well for the inside flap. So I have 3 flaps that we are going to be embellishing, okay? And this is not going to be difficult, you'll see, but I'm gonna kind of clean all this in here. So as I said, I just love creating. I don't know if you're like that. Some of you love making sketches but just following somebody else, or you love creating your own sketches, or you are the type that just say, oh, whatever, I don't care about the sketch, I don't care about the font, I just go with whatever makes me happy in the moment. And or I look in Pinterest. Many of us look on Pinterest, right? This is always fun. Okay, so let me get the You Are Beautiful has that You Are a Shining Light right here. So I'm gonna go find that one, You Are a Shining Light. And I love my favorite color. Oh my dear, one of my very favorite colors right now is Pretty Peacock and also Lost Lagoon, but I decided to use Pretty Peacock because I did not want to use black. So I'm going to just use Pretty Peacock, You're a Shining Light, and we're gonna put it right here on this beautiful circle. So I'm doing all my stamping at first because I already made this happen, okay? It's not the first time I'm doing this card right now. Oh, let me put my other one. I'm gonna follow the one that I had in here. Oh, this is a good tip. Let me do this one first with you. I'm gonna take, you see that You Are Beautiful stamp set from that same You Are Beautiful, okay? You Are Beautiful stamp set, and I have that stamp. I'm gonna do a little tip here because I want to divide this. So I have I wanna put the You Are at the top and then the Beautiful at the bottom. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna take some tape and I'm gonna come right here at the B of Beautiful, and I'm gonna cover it, and I'm actually gonna take that tape and fold it around my entire block like that. Ooh, can you see it? I don't know. I went around there, but the whole Beautiful is covered, okay? And what I'll do is that I'll be stamping or inking the word You Are. Oh, I did not do it as well. Let me show you. Okay, I have You Are totally inked right there. And this, I put it just to protect, but my You Are is done. Now what I'll do is that I'll take I can take the tape off right now because my Beautiful is covered. So my Beautiful does not have any ink on it. And the reason why I put the tape is to protect it from being inked, okay? I'm going to go like that on it, and I'm trying to let go of that tape from my hand. I'm gonna put You Are right here at the top. You have You Are. Look at that. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Jessica, doesn't have to be perfect. Just a little bit of smudge, but I think we can fix it. Okay, now I'm gonna do the total opposite. I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna go ahead and cover the You Are because I don't want the You Are in this one. And I like to go around and put that tape on my block so that it doesn't come off when I am inking it. So this is just a little tip that you can do. I'm covering the You Are this time around because I don't want any ink from it. And I'm going to ink the word Beautiful, you see? But then look at the tape. The tape was inked. Now I want to take that tape off from there because I don't want that. Okay, and now this one is clean. Now I hope it's totally clean. Let's put this on the side because I cannot take it. Okay, I hope it's totally clean. Have mercy, Lord, from when I just stamped. And I see the Beautiful in there, so I'm gonna put it right here You are beautiful. And that is great. It has a little bit of a smudge, but we're going to do something else in here. I'm going to grab my Daffodil Delight. I love that. And I'm going to bring my big, this is clean? Yes, it is clean. My big branch from the You Are Beautiful. And I'm going to be stamping it right on top. Now I need something else here. Give me a second. I'm trying to find this one that I can stamp on top because I don't want to totally mess up my other one. And I'm going to stamp this right on top of it. Yay, so pretty. Okay, so I like that. Now I'm gonna take this one as well, and I'm going to stamp another stamp set, and this is the one from Courage and Faith. Okay, so we are going to take this beautiful flourish from Courage and Faith. We're gonna look at it, and I'm gonna go around here like this. This is gonna look so pretty. I love it. And I'm gonna bring this one as well, just a little bit right here. Yes, that's gonna look awesome. Now for these two, I'm going to put them all together. Let's see the next one. Last but not least, I'm going to clean this one because I don't want to use the yellow on this section right now. I want to be using the peach pie. So we're gonna bring the peach pie. And we are going to stamp. This is gonna look so pretty. I love the embellishing part. This is the one where you can be absolutely creative with whatever you have. Yes, Jennifer, I'll be posting all the measurements. I'll do them. I'll do that. And I'll post them on Facebook, on my blog, on YouTube a little later today. Definitely, yes, I will do that. Thank you for asking. I see Kim is here. Thank you, Kim, for being one of my favorite designers newspaper to order 2 more packs. It is gorgeous. It is totally gorgeous. And you said that you are a sketch person. That's good. So I'm gonna put this right here on this side. Look, that is so amazing. The color won't stay as shiny as you see it in there. It stays a little bit more muted. Just give it a little break to kind of switch. Actually, why did I cover this? Because I want to do another one of these right here on this side. So I'm gonna go stamp this one right here. It looks so pretty, and they go so nice with this paper. Okay, sometimes you have papers and you're like, oh, I don't have the stamp set of the paper. It doesn't matter, you can still use it. Okay, so in this case, I was using which stamp set? Oh, I used from Courage and Faith, May the Lord bless you and keep you. So I'm gonna use my pretty peacock, as I said, for my sentiments. So I'm kind of forming all my sentiments first. I'll put this right there on the center. This is the form. Oh, look what I did. Jessica. Oh, isn't that awesome when things don't necessarily work exactly how you want them? It's okay. It's okay. Can we turn it around? Ha! I could turn it around. Ha ha! Turn it around. Da, 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 da. I don't remember what that song says, but it came to mind. Open the heavens, overflow, turn it around. Open the windows of heaven. That's what it says. Trying to remember the song. I'm like, oh, it's not coming. This was not in the plan, but it works. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this again. Okay, that's pretty. Okay, it's good to turn things around sometimes. And then I'm going to come here. I'm going to put it right here on the side. Okay, that looks nice. And I think I can totally use this side. No problem with that. Okay, let me put all my ink on the side and let's start just building this a little bit more. So I know that this goes here, and I'm going to bring some of my dimensionals. Take all this out. Dimensionals are here, so I'll just put one dimensional. This is a pretty dimensional card. Like, it has a lot of layers, and especially because of all the embellishment that I put, like all the layers of sentiments and stuff that I put on it. I really like that. So I'm putting that in there, and I know this one is gonna go right here as well. So my boo-boos are gonna be in the back. Shh, don't say anything. My boo-boos are gonna be in the back. You can make this more flat if you don't want to add dimensionals. You don't have to, but Jessica added dimensionals because it's way more fun. Okay, so I have that in there, and in the back I can still see, look, I can see those, but they look nice. So this is good. So I have all my parts for embellishing. Let's see how this goes now. Oh, I still have something else because I have some nice ribbon that I want to add to my card as well. So I'll show you some samples in a little bit. I truly hope that you see this and you say, I got that. I can do that. No problem at all. Okay, so I forgot I have this one as well. So I forgot I need to stamp the inside. So I'm going to start stamp the inside real quick here. I don't want to forget my inside. Let's see how I did this one. Oh, I remember. Okay, so I'm going to clean this up because I don't remember what color. I think I did the peach pie. And right now I want to use the Delight. Daffodil Delight. That's the one I want to use for the inside. Okay, so I'm gonna just bring some of this in here, put it right there, and then I'm not gonna mind too much about my little boo-boo there. Just gonna go like this, or I could mind and turn it around, right? Yeah, I can mind. It is the song of the day. Turn it around. If you make a boo-boo, just turn it around and use the other side, right? Hey, look, I fixed it. Looks so cool. It looks nice. And I'm gonna go on the other side like this and put a little bit right here. And that is beautiful. I love it. Last but not least, I'm gonna put my last sentiment. It's like amazing. I'm using again my Pretty Peacock just because I love it. I love Pretty Peacock. Who doesn't like Pretty Peacock? I don't know. I love Pretty Peacock. It is. I'm so happy that they brought it back. Have mercy. Okay, trust in the Lord with all your heart and he will direct your path. So I'm gonna stay right there. Then coming up, that looks amazing. So I think I am done with all of my stamping. Now I'm going to be putting this inside my card and then I will start positioning all the embellishments so you see how cool it goes. Where is my glue? It is fun. Yay, Tisha is watching. Thank you, Tisha. Tisha, are you more of a sketch person or a fun fold person? What are you? Patricia is here. I'm late. I'll have to watch it replay. It's okay. Patricia, what are you? Are you a sketch person or a fun fold person? Today, I'm sharing a fun fold. I know that all of you are going to be posting your own ideas. Patricia and Tisha are both from my team. Now, hold it on. Don't post them yet. This is going to be fun. I'll give you a go. After I post some measurements and everything is going to be fun. They made such awesome. This is the fold that we tried at the team meeting, Patricia and Tisha. So I think you're both going to be just having fun. Now, this is the fun part. We're going to start adding this one, and this one is going to go right here in the front. Okay, and I'm trying to follow what I did before. I know I have another one that I forgot. I totally forgot to cut it. So I need a piece of white paper. Where is my hairbrush? Because this was fun to do and I want to do it in here as well. Let me get some white cardstock out here real quick. Oh man, that big? Come on. I don't need such a big piece of cardstock, right? Let's do this one. I can do this one. And I'm gonna get my garden green and I'm gonna stamp this one, which is from You Are Beautiful. And I'm gonna make just one. It's so cute. I love it. Did I make one only? Yes, I made one only. I'll put that on the side. This is good. So I'm asking everyone that is watching if you are a sketch person or a fun fold person. Okay. It is fun. I think I am more of a sketch person. I love going and using all my papers and everything else. But then, as I mentioned, with the team doing all the fun folds and just going for all the alternates on Paper Pumpkin as well, sometimes they just get me out of my comfort zone. And then I got kind of creative to bring something to them that was different and creating my own sketch, just like I create my own songs and my own melodies on the keyboard to praise the Lord. Everything that we do it with joy for him. So I'm just cutting this one in here. It's such a pretty one. And I love the feeling of this stamp. It's like a solid, but it also has some shading on it. You see it on this one as well. Such a pretty one. Okay, so I have this one in there and I want to use it to decorate this side right here. Okay, so you see it right there. That is gonna look so pretty. Don't fret. This is gonna look nice. So we have those in there. I want to use now I'm just embellishing it and giving you ideas on how you can do yours. Now, I have some of my team created some very simple ones. You don't have to add a bunch of embellishments. You can just keep it very simple. Now, in this case, Jessica is kind of going above and beyond with some of them. I brought some of my champagne rhinestones, and I love that this has some dots in there. Look, I have to show you. It has some little dots like are the berries, but I don't really want to color them a different color. I guess I could put little dots of whatever, but in this case, what I'm going to use is that the big ones, I'm going to add one of the big champagne ones where there is a big berry. I'll put one of the big ones. Okay, this is just fun to do. There's another big one in here. And then I have, oh, it turned around, sorry. Here is when your nails come handy, or your tweezers. I've never been good with tweezers, so I need to have some nails when I'm creating. Totally. Or my pick a tool, is that the name of it? Pick a tool one helps. Okay, so that's how I want it. I like that. Now I want this to go right here, so I'm gonna use my tear and tape in this case to just add my circle to that side, and I'm adding it, and then I'm gonna cover everything that is on the other side, which is kind of fun. That's the fun of this fold, that it's kind of like a surprise fold because things start coming out. Okay, we're on it, we're almost done. Then I'll show you some other samples I made with other papers. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right here. Okay, and then I know I want this flourish to be right there. I want this one to be right there. So what I plan to do is I'm going to put a piece, just a dimensional, where did I put my dimensionals? And I'm gonna put the dimensional right under this one. Okay, so I'm gonna put it right here. Right there, you see? Put in my dimensional, and I think I'll put another dimensional on this one up here. I don't remember where it falls, but it will be like that. Okay, so I'm gonna measure where I want that to look, or how do I want it to look. Okay, and it's gonna be right on the center flap. So it's on that center flap. Okay, now I want ribbon, and this I did in several of my other cards as well. I just open my 4 fingers and I wrap it around. This is the end of my ribbon. I don't have any more of this one, so I have to order. These are the gold and silver 3/16 trim combo pack, gold and silver. Okay, but with this side of the paper, this definitely goes with it. So I'm making just a very big one. Hey, it's the last bits of it, so I better just use the whole thing, right? And I'm gonna put it right here, and look how cool that's gonna look. I just love doing this. I love ribbon. Forgive me, you don't have to use ribbon. You saw it in one of my samples today. You don't necessarily need to have ribbon, but I'm using some good Scotch tape just to keep that down and pressing it really good. Please don't come off. Okay, so it's right there, and you're like, how is she gonna cover all that? Well, we have this so far. It's looking so nice with so much dimension, right? This is so good. Donna's watching on stereo. You're awesome. Thank you, Donna, for being here. It's so fun. Maria is saying, I like to integrate folds to the sketches sometimes. Yes, indeed. I heard you singing. Filomena is here. Thank you, Filomena. You like both the sketches and fun folds too? Yes, it is. Hola. I'm reading upside down. Like I'm starting at the bottom. Tisha said she likes both sketches and fun folds. Patricia is into fun folds. Love that. Sometimes boo-boos turn out awesome. Yes, and this ones I just had to turn them all around. But it worked. It worked. Okay, so I like this. So now this part right here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover it with this little bit right here. Okay, so this one's gonna go on top, so I'm gonna use some of these, and I'm gonna put it right here because it is pretty bulky right where that ribbon is. Okay, so I'm decorating now the center flap, as you can see, and I just wanted to show you my process because sometimes it's kind of nice to see how somebody does it at the same time that she's talking, you know, and kind of explaining it. I could just show you the sample, but what I like about it is that I centered that smaller circle behind the bigger circle. So I have that one there, and then I have that one there, and then it opens like this. You see, it's looking cool, right? Now I have that one at the bottom, but I'm not done. I want to use this other one right here to cover that back. So when you open your card, you still have something that is pretty secret in the back, right? This is fun. I'll see you soon, Jennifer. Come back. I can't wait to see what you're going to make with this nice fold. Thank you. So thank you for joining today. So I have this in here. So what I'm gonna put is I'm gonna get some of my tear and tape. Here we go. Okay, and we're gonna put some tear and tape on the side. I love this. Just right here and right here, so that this one is my embellishment for the third flap. Now remember, you can make your embellishments really simple. What I love of this particular fold is that you can sort of hide things under and make it a interactive card is what I should call it, right? It's like it's a little bit of interaction in there. I'm gonna use one of these ones right here and another one right here. I don't mind using them. This is going to be a pretty busy card, but I like that. I have these ones in here. And since I have a boo-boo there, I'm just going to put one of these ones right there to cover my boo-boo. There, you said it, Kim. I put one to cover my boo-boo right there. Look at that. It looks cute, right? And I think I should put another one of these over here so it kind of looks like everything is coming all together. And I'll use one of these ones right here on one of these flowers, and maybe I'll use, and that way we see like 1, 2, 3. So I think I'm pretty much done with the card for today. I wanted to show you the whole process of how I'm thinking, so you can make your own. So this one kind of went sideways, but you can just put one big item in the front and then hide everything behind it. But this is how it goes. It's my flip fun fold. You are a shining light. Then it says you are beautiful, has a lot of ribbon, a nice little flourish in here or a branch. And then I love the Daffodil Delight touch. Then you have, may the Lord bless you and keep you, number 624. Love this stamp set. It's just marvelous. I love it. I'm loving it. You are beautiful stamp set. And then you go ahead and open it. It has trust in the Lord with all your heart, and he will direct your path. So there is a lot that you can do with one stamp set, one particular set of papers. Actually, I used 2 stamp sets, but I was totally excited about showing you this card fold, and I hope that you try it. That's going to be the best compliment you can give me, is just to go ahead and try it and go share it in Stamp a Blessing group on Facebook, or send it to me through your email, stampablessing@gmail.com. But let me show you more samples. Is that okay? Are you ready for samples? Give me some thumbs up, some hearts. This is good to have you here. It is a blessing, kind of keeping and cleaning a little bit my area here, but this is the fun part of all. So let's see. I'm going to show you some of my samples. This was the one that I had for you today, and this is my long version, right? Because it's my live. I get to enjoy chatting with you, talking with you, saying what you're saying or what you're looking for, but this was the long version. Now this is the one that I created. I made another one right there. I love it. I am so excited with this paper, and it's so good to see the variety of all the paper. Now I already showed you this one, okay, which is a simple one, and I just put a tiny sending birthday hugs on this side, and then I share the little hug of the Badgers and a little the little one in there. I also use the Everyday Details dies. I'm loving those circles, okay? So use what you have out there. Use what you love. And you see that I put no paper on the back on this one. On this one, I use paper on the back, but not on this one. So I kept it a little simpler, and then I have my message right there. So this is another one. I have these 2 that coordinate. These are the ones that I believe I made with my team. This was so fun to make with the new iconic imagery dies. I also use some of the radiating stitches, and I also use, oh my dear, what was that one? The tropical leaf. I think it's called the tropical leaf or something like that. That is an online exclusive. I love the hello. And then you open it and check it out. It says, thanks so much. And then it says, love you lots. And at the end, it says, you are beautiful. And that is certainly from the You Are Beautiful stamp set that we just used. So I have several stamp sets in here, but this is another good sample. Same with this one. I started with love you lots with those tropical leaves at the top. This one was the radiating stitches, so more circles. And this one had the leaves that I stamped. Celebrate came from the iconic imagery. Those little flowers came from the hexagon stamp set. And let's eat cake. This is certainly a fun one for a birthday. I hope your day is filled with joy. So this is it. And then I have more more. Celebrate. I use some of the beautiful frames and flower stamp set with the iconic again. I love that one. It's a new one. It's out there. You're going to love it. And the online exclusive, the iconic imagery. And I just kept it simple here. And I put the You're Such a Blessing on the inside of it. So there are so many ways that you can use this one. This was the first card I actually created with this one. It was kind of like my prototype of the card with the tabs, this tab stamp set, and you see the ink colors in there. So hello friend, this is just very simple. You open it, and I guess I need to still put some more in there, right? I should, but I haven't. This was a prototype. I'll show you the prototype. And then last but not least, I have one done with some of my Memories and Mores kits. Okay, so you see in there, this was the Abounding in Love one. It coordinates with the paper. So I went ahead and I put one card after the other. So if you have some of the Memories and More, just use one card and then cover the other one. Today was a good day, and then put one at the end. Wait, did I miss something? Yes, I did. I have thank you. The middle one says smile, and the one at the third flip It says today was a good day, and then I decorated the inside this way. So there's so much that you can do with these cards. I can't wait to hear which one you like the most, what paper is your favorite, and if you will try it. It is a joy simply to have you here and see that you are creating with me. I appreciate you, your friendships, and you listening to all that I'm sharing today. Now, I have one Bible verse to share with you today that's really been blessing me this week, and I believe that it not only brings joy, this word also will bring healing in many of your relationships and many of the conflicts that you're having right now. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Let me just go ahead and set this up in a better way. I'm gonna bring my Bible real quick. Woo-hoo. It's right here under me. I have it. And I'm gonna go to Romans, and let me just read this one verse to you. Romans 12 verse 18. It says, if it is possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone. If it is possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone. So this is something that is active, it's not passive, it's something you have to try to do day to day and put your best effort to do it, and you need the help of Holy Spirit. But the word I have is harmony. You ought to try to keep the harmony, to do the little things that keep harmony. Excuse me, with other people around you. Keeping harmony with God sometimes is extremely easy. He loves us so much. He's so easy to love. And he cleanses us from our sins. We repent, we come to him. He always loves us, right? As long as we're seeking him with a pure heart, with an honest heart, he's there for us. But the difficulty is with people. Sometimes we have such a hard time. Today, the word is harmony. Embrace the harmony that God is bringing into your life. And as far as it depends on you, you need to pursue peace. And I tell you what, peace will bring healing into your life. So ask the Lord for healing, any sort of healing, the healing of sickness, the healing of your heart, the healing of your mind. He wants to heal you. And I just bless you with the opportunity and the anointing from the Lord to be blessed and to be healed from anything that is afflicting you today. I bless you. Now your part is to seek the Lord and also pursue peace. Do the little things that keep you together with those that are difficult to stick together to, okay? I think you can do this. Keep sharing the love of God. Keep the cards that you're making are powerful, and share them with me as well. I want to see them. So leave me your thumbs up and some comments below. That's always a joy to hear. So thank you everybody for joining me. I bless you, and I'll see you next